Hey guys, it's Silk here with another story. Right now it's like 5 in the morning by the time I'm recording this, yeah, and I have school in like an hour or two, so if I sound off, that's probably why I'm tired as fuck, so yeah, anyways. Today's story is a pretty interesting one if I do say so myself. If you enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment, but yeah, let's get into it. So this story takes place like a year ago. It starts off as a typical school day, I wake up, get ready, go to school, get through first block, which I do have like some stories from there I can tell someday. Anyways, and now I'm in my second block, and this is where the story starts to get interesting. So it's my weightlifting class, and at the time we were doing maxing, which they see like how much weight you max out on and all that. So it was a pretty chill day, we didn't really have that much we were doing, You do your maxing and then you're done. And yeah. And so I'm hanging out with two friends, which I'll just call them John and Chris for the sake of, privacy reasons and all that shit. So I'm sitting there, and, we're just chilling, like, while everyone else is maxing out because we were all done with it. But then one of Chris's friends comes over, right? We'll just call Jake, okay? So Jake, he starts trying to talk to us, and, me and my friend kind of look at each other because we're, like, kind of getting a weird vibe off him, right? We're like, what the heck? And, at the time, we were really into, like, pranking and trolling people because, like, Balin Levine, we were, like, really into him. Which, if you don't know Balin Levine, then you've been living under a rock. He's, like, this huge YouTuber. So, pretty much we're all sitting there, me, John, Jay, Chris, and this other dude who was, friends with them. He's really not really important in this story at all. And we're kind of talking, so this dude, Jake, is trying to do like some comic book trivia or whatever and stuff. And, me and my friend John thought it would be absolutely hilarious to mess with him by saying like blatantly wrong answers. So I'd ask some shit like, who was the first villain? Like, who was Hulk's first villain? Or some shit like that. And we'd say something like Batman or some shit, some stupid shit. And this dude was getting fucking more and more annoyed with us by the fucking second. And, this dude was already bugging and shit. But what he does fucking next, dude, he was talking about doing some fucking magic on us shit. And we were like, what? And we started dying laughing like, no way this dude is being for real. And he was talking about some type of, he brought his uncle back to life but had to kill him again. So we were just there like, what the hell? We were just fucking laughing hysterically. But this man proceeds to fucking pull one of fucking Chris's like hair and fucking like puts it in his mouth, swallows it. And then he starts fucking spazzing out on the floor. So me and John are just watching this shit. And we are crying in laughter because there's no way this guy's being for real. But then he gets up and he's like, where am I? And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? And this dude goes, I am a demon from hell. And I'm just like, my mind is blown. I'm like, there is no way this dude's for real right now. It's just the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like, this man was trying to be so serious. He was, like, so in character of this demon or whatever. And I'm like, okay. Oh, God, that was a terrible voice crack. And I'm like, oh, okay, anyways. And I'm like, okay, I'm definitely going to start fucking, dialing up my messing with him. So I said some stupid fucking thing along the lines of, oh, you said you were a seaman from hell? And yeah, it was fucking, like, not even funny. It just sounded dumb as fuck. But I guess it pissed him off enough. And I remember, him giving me, like, the most death stare I have ever seen. And he says some shit like, somebody hold me back in 3 seconds or I'm going to kill this dude or something like that. And I say, bro, you said you're going to kiss me? Just to fuck around with him. And this man counts to 3 and I'm thinking, oh, this guy's not going to do anything. But he finishes counting, and he gets up, he starts walking away, and I'm like, yeah, I knew he was going to do anything. But before I finish my thought, I see this man charging at me at full fucking speed like some type of bull or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And this man proceeds to jump on me, dude. Like, we're sitting on the floor, and this dude fucking runs at me and jumps on me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he tries doing some shit. I don't even know what he was trying to do. But I push him off me. I'm like, dude, what the fuck just happened? I'm just dumbfounded. And I'm just like so confused. And then reality sinks. And I'm like, I realized what happened. I just fucking like burst into laughing because I'm like, there's no fucking way that shit just happened. And I look over and I see my friend fucking holding this dude back from trying to attack me. And I'm just laughing my ass off because this dude's talking about some, I will kill you, you mortal. And then just some shit like that. And this dude starts like fucking spazzing out on the floor again like earlier. And then he gets up and he's like, what just happened? Wait, did that turn into a demon from hell? And I'm just there like, what the fuck is going on? This is like, I'm like, there's no way this just happened. And yeah, pretty much that class was over. You know, we got back on our buses, you know, back to school because, you know, we were at the weight room, which is, you know, a separate like building from the school or whatever. But yeah, that just a fucking crazy overall experience. And I was just like, what the fuck was going on? You know, it was fucking crazy. But yeah, that's today's video. I have plenty of stories about this kid, so let me know in the comments if you want to hear more about him. But yeah, more of the story, I guess, is don't like fucking add fuel to a fire, especially if that fire is some crazy ass fucking weird kid. But yeah, that's today's video. You know, like, comment, subscribe for more content. Go check out my music streaming on SoundCloud and BandLab. And yeah, thanks for watching.
You broke my heart, don't play that shit. I could make you fucking rich, but instead